Constructed in small numbers across the first year of the Clone Wars, the fearsome Confederate Subjugator Class Heavy Cruiser was by far the largest model of warship deployed during the conflict, and perhaps the single greatest threat faced by the ships and captains of the Republic Navy. At a length of 4,845 meters, the Subjugator is almost as large as 5 Venator-class Star Destroyers arranged end-to-end. Constructed by the Freedac Engineering Corps, the Subjugator shares many design features with the smaller Providence and Recusant-class warships of the Separatist fleet, but differs most prominently amidships, where the vessel's space frame is modelled to accommodate the gigantic ion cannons that serve as the Subjugator's primary weapons. The Subjugator's arsenal of conventional weapons is vast, including 500 twin turbo-laser batteries, 5 rapid-action point defense blisters, and numerous proton torpedo launchers. But the massive vessel's most lethal weapons are undoubtedly its enormous port and starboard ion pulse cannons, linked to a shared power supply at the warship's core. These weapons fire a widening cone of ion energy that can completely disable dozens of capital-grade warships in a single shot, leaving them at the mercy of the Subjugator's countless turbo lasers. These ion cannons are not without vulnerabilities, however, as they require a substantial charging period between blasts, and also present a critical threat to the ship if struck with substantial weapons fire during their charging period and forced to misfire. Within its vast hull, the Subjugator carries a crew of 25,350, with additional space for an embarked invasion force of 60,000 battle droids and over 13,000 tons of cargo. The length of the ship is so substantial that an extensive railjet network is necessary to allow cargo and crew to traverse the interior in a reasonable time frame. The Subjugator is also able to serve in the role of a heavy carrier, with up to 144 Vulture droids being stored within the vessel's main bays. These fighters are supported by a substantial bomber wing of 48 Hyena-class strike bombers, as well as various dropships and support craft. The command tower of the Subjugator class is similar in design to the observation tower of the smaller Providence class. This tower plays host to the vessel's bridge, as well as numerous command and control facilities for fleet operations and starfighter coordination. The powerful communications systems installed aboard the vessel allow a Subjugator class ship to serve in the role of a galactic flagship for the Confederacy, monitoring and directing Separatist warships and flotillas from hundreds of light years away. The original wave of 3 Subjugator-class vessels were constructed on the Quarren colony world of Pamant and included the warships Subjugator, Devastation, and Malevolence. The Malevolence was built to serve as the flagship of the Confederate Navy and was personally commanded by General Grievous. In the early months of the war, the Malevolence carried out a campaign of brutal attacks against the Republic Navy, annihilating numerous Republic flotillas with its powerful ion weapons. This eventually provoked a counterattack by the Republic, culminating in the Battle of the Khalida Nebula, where a carefully coordinated bomber strike led by General Anakin Skywalker succeeded in disabling the Malevolence and facilitating a boarding operation that later destroyed the massive vessel through sabotage. Ironically, the sheer power and scope of the Subjugator class was the cause of its brief involvement in the Clone Wars. Of the 5 total vessels constructed in the class, all became priority targets for the Republic Navy the moment they were deployed, with the Republic fleet taking great risks to ensure the quick destruction of each. No Subjugator class vessel survived more than a short few months beyond its commissioning, with some even being destroyed in dry dock before their completion. If nothing else, this provides clear evidence of the fear and concern these monstrous vessels inspired in their adversaries, an effect that would not be truly recaptured until the days of the Executor-class Super Star Destroyer. Thank you for watching Spacedock. If you're interested in supporting the channel, please do check out the links on the screen right now or in the description below for our Patreon and channel membership services. Anything you can pledge goes towards improving our team and our equipment and allowing us to put together bigger and more exciting video projects for you guys on the channel.